Okay, this is the southeast corner of the structure. This is the master bedroom. Right here, that's the condensing unit. Back there, that's the backyard. And we're coming back to here. Just come along. This is a brick structure. Gas enters the east side of the house. And electric bonding was never discovered for this. Got a little bit of stair-step cracking between the brick and mortar. These windows are single pane aluminum frame. They appear to be original to the structure. Most of our screens are missing. Trees shouldn't be closer than 25 feet to a slab foundation, any foundation for that matter, because of root development. I understand it's a little crepe myrtle, ornamental. It's a nice little kitten right now. I get that. The kittens grow up, roots come under, rob moisture from the house, cause pressure on the foundation, branches touch the house, all those things. At one time, this home had weep holes. Those were there by design. Brick is a very good wall surface. I mean, it's fireproof. When the house can catch fire, burn down, you still have walls. Exterior wall fascia, I mean, the interior walls might be burned out. And for the most part, it's maintenance free, except for, when you do a little bit of, pointing or something like that. If you paint it, it'll be a maintenance problem. But one thing about the characteristic about brick is that it's porous. It's porous, so that's why we have weep holes. Most of the time, it's vapor. Water vapor comes out most of the time. If you have an event, the water will come out. That's what we're designed for, until somebody got the big idea. They said, we got holes in our wall. Yeah, they did. Papa fixed that. Okay. This is called a shrinkage crack. Some people call them corner pops. Call it what you will. If it's in the span of a hand, I don't know whose hand, and it goes in this direction, that's not a foundation problem. It's not a foundation problem. It's a brick problem. That's what holds your brick up. Your fascia, the fireproof brick. Bushes should not be touching the structure. They offer sheer, resistance from the wind. I understand that I've been told that they can reduce your energy bills. But when they're next to the house like this, the brick that's porous and less water in it doesn't dry out like it was supposed to. It also provides shade, allows carpenter ants to come onto the structure. Termites, they're blind. Okay, they've been around longer than we have. Be around a lot longer after we're gone. But they sense it for protection. The termites get their thermal mojo going on. They say, well, this is a dark place that people can't see us. Let's go in. Let's go in here. That's what they say. Another aluminum window. This is the exterior faucet for the front. Exterior clean out. Air conditioning. We're going to talk about that. Don't worry. We're going to talk about that. That guy almost didn't turn him off. Coming along. First bedroom, northwest bedroom, aluminum frame window. What we're not seeing here on the front porch is an electric receptacle outlet. No electric receptacle outlet. Have one on the patio. We'll see it. Now, around here, storm doors are beyond the scope of this inspection. Seems to work pretty good. It doesn't have a screen on it. That's part of my method. Let's just go around here. Storm door doesn't have a screen. But what I was talking about is two things. See these posts? These columns? See how they got a little baseboard around there? It cannot be determined that there's stands installed underneath it. And in 1961 there probably wasn't. 64 there probably wasn't. Probably wasn't stands installed under there. Just keep the water from wicking up, causing damage. These right here, these are called drill holes.
Drill holes.
Okay. There's only one reason for holes like that. Only one. And that reason is to apply product. That's code for poison. This is a side sash window, aluminum frame. To apply poison for subterranean termites. That's not foundation repair, that's not plumbing repair. There's only one reason for those holes. So we know that at some time, somebody drilled these holes to apply product, poison, for subterranean termites. We do not know that subterranean termites were present, but most of the time people don't just like wake up one day and say, hey, let's go to Lowe's and get us some termite bait, some termite poison. Let's do that treatment, It's usually a reaction. So we know that at some point in time, this structure has been treated for subterranean termites. What we don't know is when it was treated. We do not know who treated it, and we do not know what product they chose to use. Now, a lot of people will say, well, a house of this age, it was probably that chloridine or chloridine, depending on how you pronounce it. Well, they never made it illegal. They took it off the market. They took it off the market because it's carcinogenic. Now, it's in the ground, so that's not what I'm talking about. They say, that stuff lasts 100 years. Well, actually, it has a half-life of 50 years. And it's been off the market for 50 years. Or is it a half-life of 40 years? They're probably not going to come back. All the pheromone trails are probably dead as a doornail around here. They probably are. But, just some of the information that you get from people along the way, even check what I say. Electric, wall sconce, luminary, they should be sealed to keep water from going back up in there. A little bit of high soil debris, bush, high soil over here too. The casement is in direct contact with the cement, so that's going to allow water to wick up. It's been here since this morning. How does water get in here? How did that happen? Somebody spill something? The water come off the roof and roll in here? Did it blow in here? Well, let's look. This control button is supposed to be a minimum of 5 feet from the wall or the door threshold. It's not. I'm vertically challenged. It's supposed to be illuminated, and it's not. It's supposed to have a warning notice posted on it, and it doesn't. And these control wires are supposed to be held in place with insulated staples, and they're not. Let's listen to it. Wow, that's quiet. Now let's listen to it. Better park in the driveway because you're not going to sneak back into the house with that. Okay, and that's what I do. I do the optic sensor with my foot. You just saw me test the